Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. The muezzin's voice echoed through the quiet village, but no one came. The once bustling mosque stood silent, its doors creaking in the wind, and its prayer mats gathering dust. Old Malam Sani sat by the entrance, his frail hands trembling as he wiped a tear. What have we become? He muttered to himself, staring at the empty mosque. It wasn't always like this. The mosque used to be the heart of Dandago village. Farmers, traders, and even travelers would stop to pray, share food, and help one another. But over the years, things changed. The villagers grew selfish. Fights over land and petty disagreements broke the unity. One by one, people stopped coming to the mosque. Even during Ramadan, when the mosque should have been alive with prayer and the aroma of iftar meals, the silence was deafening. The stranger's visit. One Friday afternoon, a stranger arrived in Dandago. He was a tall man with a white turban, his face kind but stern. He knocked on doors, inviting people to join him for Jumu'ah prayers. Some laughed. Others gave excuses. "We are busy with the market," said one. "I'll come next week," said another. The stranger went to the mosque alone. There, he found only Malam Sani, the powerful sermon. That Friday, the stranger gave the sermon. He spoke with a voice that echoed in the empty mosque. A community that forgets its creator forgets its blessings. The rain stops. The land becomes barren. Brothers turn against brothers. Is this the life you want? Malam Sani nodded in agreement, his eyes glistening. Though no one else was there to hear, the stranger's words carried into the wind, as though the mosque itself mourned the loss of its people. The mysterious rain. That night, something strange happened. Rain fell soft, steady, and refreshing. For months, the fields had been dry, but now the soil drank deeply. The villagers whispered. Some said it was a sign. Others said it was a coincidence. But one thing was clear, the stranger's words had struck a chord. Second chance. The next Friday, a few villagers joined Malam Sani and the stranger at the mosque. The week after, even more came. Slowly, life returned to the mosque. The villagers began to reconcile. Fights were settled. Old friends became brothers again. The mosque once again became the heart of Dandago. No one knew where the stranger had gone, but his word stayed. The lesson. As Malam Sani led the evening prayers, he smiled. A community is only as strong as its faith, he said, looking at the gathered villagers. Let us never forget this again. The mosque was no longer empty, but the memory of its silence remained a reminder of what happens when selfishness takes root. Selfishness and disunity lead to the decay of communities, but faith and togetherness can rebuild what is lost. The end.